Hello grade 7 computers, this is Mr. Sommerfelt with the tutorial video for the Pixlr project Graffiti. So hopefully you've opened up the editor and you've opened up some sort of background. I'm going to choose the brick wall. I think I like that one. Now it's important to note that the paintbrush will be very helpful because what I want you to do is I want you to create from scratch graffiti. I don't want you to bring images into this and grab other people's graffiti. I want you to show your own artistic ability and make your own. Okay, but the paintbrush is something that we haven't used too much yet in this class, and I think it'll be very, very helpful. So click on the brush, and you'll notice there's a limited amount of different brushes here. Up here on the More tab, you can find a whole bunch of different types of brushes. So I'm going to look for splatter. I want to add that. So you can see it adds way more different types of brushes. I might want to look not under artistic now, maybe I want to look under nature. And I want to look for, let's go with animal tracks. So it gives me all these different animal tracks. I'm going to add that one. And you can add as many as you want. So maybe I want to look for shapes. And I want to look for vector stalks. That's okay. I want to look at stars maybe. And you can just go through and check out the ones you want to use. Some of them take a bit longer to load because they're a bit longer. I like the stars one though, so I'll add that one as well. So then you can go through and you can take a look at what you might want to add to your graffiti wall. So maybe I'll try this one. I really like this one. So you can see that that kind of makes a star. Okay, but before you start doing all this, let's undo that. I want you to create layers. So you have your main background image, let's keep it locked. And then I'm going to create my first layer and name it stars. Now black looks good, but maybe I want to change the color a little bit so it's kind of blends in a bit better on the wall. Okay, maybe I have a few stars up there. Then also maybe I want to change the brush a little bit. I want to get some splatter on there. And I want to change the color to kind of a green, really bright green color. Something like that, and kind of have the stars splattering onto the wall. And you can basically make up a completely unique idea here. I also want you to maybe add some sort of text. So you can do that with the text box. And also use the pencil. Okay, use the pencil to really mess around, play around. I want you to be very artistic here. Create something cool. So maybe for this one. And if it oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to create another layer. So I might entitle this one words. Yeah, so you can look at other people's work to get kind of an idea. So I don't know, I just put a random word there. I'm going to go back, paintbrush. I'm going to find something more. I'm going to look for, let's try charcoal. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see what we got in charcoal. None of them are too big though. I don't really know if I like that. And you can name it whatever you want just so you can go back and find it later. And I don't want to do the pink, so I'll change that up a little bit. So you want it to be kind of a charcoal color. Not quite black, but kind of charcoal. I want it to show up behind the words. that doesn't look the greatest because you can't really. So you know what? I don't really like that one. I'm just gonna delete it. Add a new one. So I want you to really play around with this and find neat things. Some crush paper. There's one really good one, and I can't remember which one it was. Yes, the dirt was really good. So you might want to add that one in. And you want to do that. And then you can also, remember you can also move it so it looks appropriate. Okay, you can also free transform it like we've learned. If you want to change where it kind of goes. Okay. Maybe that's too big for this particular one and we want to make it just cover the obey. Okay, so you can kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. I'm just basically creating a work of art on the whatever background you choose. Remember to always save it as a PXD file and to really experiment. I'm going to look for the people who experiment the most. Those people will get the best grades that experiment, that try a bunch of different tools, but that also make it look good, because I'm really looking to see your artistic ability here. So have fun, enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with.